What's going on, guys? So today's video, I have a product that just came in the mail. This is the LEKATO MS-1 AirBridge wireless IEM headphone system. We're going to unbox this. I'm going to kind of go over what's in the box and then explain why this is something you might need if you're on a budget, whether you're playing guitar, drums, whatever. If you need a good wireless monitoring in your monitor system, then this might be something you want to check out. Hang out, let's get into it. So the inside of the package looks like this. You have your receiver and transmitter. Now, normally I wouldn't buy something like this because I feel like sometimes it's kind of gimmicky unless you're, playing shows, you're touring, or you're in one of those positions where this is something that would benefit you. I never actually needed that, but I've been dealing with having to play tethered with this long cable to my interface, and my interface is right over here, and all my other stuff is on the other side of the room. So I wanted to get rid of this long, obnoxious cable, and when I'm setting up sessions in Studio One, I find myself always needing to go back and forth to just tweak settings before I actually start the final recording process. So this wireless system, I'm hoping, eliminates all that back and forth, having to take my headphones off, detach, and back and forth until I have everything situated just where it needs to be. So what's in the box is the transmitter, the receiver. So the receiver looks just like that. You have a sync symbol, a little battery indicator, a volume up and volume down. I'm gonna get it to focus on that. So at the top you have the sync indicator, your battery level, volume up, volume down. Then on the side, you have the stereo mono switch and your on-off switch, as well as your little belt clip. And then at the top, if it will focus on that, you have the pair button as well as your headphone port. Transmitter, basically pretty identical. Your sync symbol, battery indicator, obviously no volume up and down, but you do have your pairing button, as well as the port for plugging this into your interface or your phone or computer or whatever you're going to use this for. There's several applications, I believe, that you can use this for, and we'll get into that. This also has a little belt clip here, so you can clip that on, and probably I'm just going to lay this on top of the interface. But this is a wireless 2.4 gigahertz system, so when I was looking for something kind of on a budget, but not really knowing what I was looking for, the one video I found on this product, literally one video, they were saying that because it's on a 2.4 gigahertz system, that it could have some compatibility issues around Wi-Fi networks and things that use that same network. So we're going to see if that ever presents an issue. Spoiler, I've already used this in the recording space here, and I haven't had any issues so far. Clean signals, everything works as it should, and I've been pretty impressed. So the next thing in the box you get here is going to be just basically your user manual right here. So You can read through that, and it's going to explain how to set it up. This is a pro here that it is a internal battery. You get up to 8 hours on a full charge for both the transmitter and receiver. You have USB-C ports. So here is the charging cable here, and it's got 2 USB-C connections to where you can charge both of these at the same time. On a full charge, I believe it takes up to an hour to get both of them fully charged 100%. So you get the cable, you get a 3.5 to 1/4 inch stereo plug adapter, and then you get 2 of these cables, which I was expecting one of them to be a TRS cable, but they are both TRRS cables. But you can see there it's tip ring sleeve, and it's like this on this cable as well. And I'm going to assume that's because this was meant to use with computers or mobile devices, but you can use them on audio interfaces as well. If you have any standard auxiliary cord 3.5 millimeter stereo cable like this one I have here, so you can see it's just a tip ring sleeve, 2 lines instead of 3. This will work with this system if you're using this on an audio interface. So like I said, to pair these, what you're going to need to do is the 2 buttons on the top here. You're going to turn both the units on to, I've already done this, but I'm going to just kind of show you so you can kind of see. You're going to turn both of the units on, and they're going to be flashing. I've already paired these, so these would typically be flashing. Then what you're going to do is you're going to press and hold these buttons until that light stops flashing like they are now. That's how you know they are synced. And then basically what you're going to do is you're just going to run this cable from the port of that into your interface. If your interface has a 1/4 inch jack, you're going to take your 3.5 to the 1/4 inch adapter, plug that into your audio interface. This is going to be your transmitter. And then what you're going to do is take your receiver, clip this on you, and take your in-ear monitors, and then just run that in the top of the receiver like that. So you're just going to, we'll use my shirt as a demonstration right here. Pretend this was your pocket or something on your pants. So now you just have your in-ear monitors and you're completely wireless. It's sending your audio interface signal from the transmitter to this, and you can move about freely, and you are no longer tethered to cables like this. Really, I just wanted to get on here and make this video because this was a product that I've been looking to purchase for a while, and I'm going to put a link down in the description where I picked this up. I believe it was like 65 bucks, so it wasn't super expensive, but it wasn't cheap. Again, I haven't owned it very long. It's been like a week and a half now, so only time will tell how long this actually lasts. I didn't spend 200 bucks on it, so there's other products that do this same thing that are twice as expensive, like Shure products. I forget the other name of the other company that makes this, but it's same thing, transmitter and a receiver. I saw this, 65 bucks. It was worth pulling the trigger on just to check out. As you can see, I still have the plastic on them. Yeah, only time is going to tell how these hold up and how they perform. So far, I'm very pleased with the signal performance. Again, I have a Wi-Fi router right next to my interface. I'm having 0 cutouts, 0 dropouts. Some people were saying there was cutouts in between like music while playing and monitoring. I haven't experienced any audio dropouts, so that's been beneficial as well. yeah, I'd probably update this if these things end up taking a crap on me, but first impressions and first couple of uses are promising. So for the 65 bucks ish I paid, it might be worth looking into if you're in the market for a wireless in-ear monitoring system. Again, I'm going to put a link for these down in the description where you guys can check them out for yourself. If you're in the market for something like this and you feel like it's worth a gamble, check it out. Setup was super easy. Instructions are straightforward, so it's not complicated to use a system like this. I'm excited to see what kind of lifespan I get out of these. Again, 65 bucks, it's not a bad deal. Even if they do fall apart 6 months from now, you technically get your money's worth. But yeah, that's pretty much a video. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down in the description, down in the comments below. Sorry. And I will do my best to get back to you in a timely fashion, if I can. With that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.